Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In childhood, when a child is born and wants to eat something, so it takes time for him to have the correct target. Sometimes his hand goes somewhere, sometimes it goes in the nose. He is not expert. Then by practice, slowly, he keeps on eating. And a stage comes that without any efforts, suppose it's too dark, you can't see anything. Will you say that look here is so dark, I can't see my mouth to put the food in the mouth? No. No efforts are required because we have attained perfection. The same principle here. Tataha sadhana nirmuktaha siddho bhavati yogiran tat swarupam bhavit tasya vishayo manaso giram. When one thus is engaged in this practice of knowledge, this is called as jnana yoga sadhana, practice of knowledge. And in this, be very attentive, what happens is, the changes start coming in us without our knowledge. Changes start coming. And these changes are known by others more than by us. One example I'll give you. One lady, very nice, coming from a very good, prestigious, spiritual family, very rich. In her whole life, she has never lifted even a glass of water. All the time, servants available. Her children got settled in life. Then she told me, Swamiji, now I am free. As if earlier she was doing something. Now I am free, so I have decided to go to some ashram and do some seva. So I laughed. Why are you laughing? You and do seva. You will go to the ashram and even tell Ganapati, give proper, Ashirwad to everybody, okay? We have never done anything. See? Then what do I do? I said, if you are ready, then I can do. Yes, you tell me, I'll do that. I said, now, take one particular topic. So, first time she took Saddarshan of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, about 11 talks. I said, now take these talks and listen and write down. She can't do laptop or any typing. Listen, write down. Listen, write down. And complete it. And then she started doing it. After about 6 months or so, when I happened to visit their house, the servants in the house, they came and told me, Swamiji, our Amma has changed so much. She never shouts at us now. She takes everything so cool. She didn't know that she is changing. And one day for something, she became little, disturbed. Immediately the mother-in-law asked, are you not writing Swamiji's talks these days? See, the impact of knowledge is unlike physical exercise. You don't develop. What they do in physical exercise? They change the thigh muscles to the biceps. And because they are lifting the weight for putting it down. Lift it, put it down. And how long will they do? They will be doing it maximum to the age of 26, 25, 28. After that somebody else takes over and these people are deleted. And they naturally stop afterwards. So all the muscles which have come over up here, up to the neck and everything, they start migrating. And there Madhya Pradesh comes out. See, friends. So the impact of the physical exercise is different. And impact of the knowledge is different. See? And this impact is, slowly it becomes our second nature. Like now, our second nature is getting angry, getting frustrated, finding out faults, always seeking attention, becoming emotional. See? If somebody says something, immediately, yes, I am the only cause of misery in this world. See? In one house, there was one man and 3 ladies. You can imagine the condition of the man. Wife and 2 daughters. And he told me, Swamiji, you are the only one who can understand my difficulty. I said, yes, I congratulate you. 3:1. I don't know, how do I deal with it? I said, I'll tell you Maha Mantra, but don't tell my name, because then they will not allow me in the house. So I said, you start soliloquy. What is soliloquy? Start talking to yourself. In such a manner, others can also hear. But you are talking to yourself. Then, anything happening anywhere, you start blaming yourself. America has bombarded Afghanistan. I don't know how many bad things are going to happen because of me in this world. There was earthquake in China. Oh God, see, because of me, earthquakes are happening, infernos are happening. I think I am the cause of every bad thing happening in this world. Keep on talking. He started. Then the 3 of them came together. And people talk about, they are all against me, ladies particularly. Swamiji, you are against ladies. All the time telling gents are very miserable, poor. But actually, see, don't have the gender bias. If you want to know gender bias, Hindi cinemas, ladies, 3 Deviya, gents, 3 idiots. Now what more gender bias you want? See? Cow dung, holy. If you understand, well and good. If you don't, it is your wisdom. So, when he started like that, then the whole change started happening in their family. They say, Papa, you want something? Can I get something for you? He told me, Swamiji, your mantra is tremendous. Why? Now everybody is taking care of me. Earlier, anything happening everywhere, everybody is to blame me. Papa does always like that. He doesn't understand anything. And I had no choice. Choiceless existence. See, this knowledge can make changes so subtly. And the change is this. Tataha sadhan nirmuktaha. It becomes our second nature. Present second nature is anger, frustration, complaining, finding out faults, justifying, try to prove something. This is our second nature. It will all disappear. See? One of the most important spiritual practice, try this. One lady asked me this question in UK. Swamiji, I want to be like you. You are so relaxed. You have come from such a long journey. And yet you are giving lecture. And then little bit of socializing and dinner. And thereafter I was watching a movie. Don't you get tired? I said, don't worry about me. You go and sleep. No, I want to be like you. I said, Mama, you cannot be like me. But why not? I said, no beard. See, length of the beard is directly proportionate to the depth of the wisdom. Half the beard doubtful is the wisdom. No beard. So you can't be wise. No, please tell me something. I said, look here. Your whole life is a struggle. You want to prove something to someone. Don't try to prove anything to anybody. Be yourself. We try to prove. I love you. Every now and then. Yeah, enough of that loving. Okay, काम करो. See, don't struggle to prove anything to anybody. Relax. Second thing, don't try to justify anything. Then you will be at peace. Therefore, tataha sadhan nirmuktaha siddho bhavati yogirat. Such a yogi will become siddha. And what is siddha? Tat swarupam bhavet tasya avishayo manaso gira. Then he start living this knowledge in word and spirit. He is not only telling something casually, no, he means it. Because now his words start carrying the meaning. Why the people don't listen to us? Because our words don't carry the meaning. See what happens. Suppose I write on a paper, stone, S-T-O-N-E, and make a laddu of that paper and throw at that girl. So she will catch it. Oh, Swamiji wants a stone. She put a stone in there and threw it. So when I have sent her that laddu, will it hurt her? No. But when she adds the meaning to the word and throws at me, it will hurt me. Exactly the same way. When we say, I love you, paper without meaning. Thank you. See, our words don't carry meaning. And this can happen only if we start living 100%. What we say, we mean that. Life changes. Therefore, tat swarupam bhavet tasya vishayo manaso gira. So such Mahatmas, when they say something casually, it happens. To put it in other words, we live at the lip level. That means in Vaikhari Vani. In Vaikhari Vani, the words and the object indicated by the word, they are separate. Paper is the word in my mouth, and what is in my hand is the object paper. They are separate. In Madhyama Vani, both the object and the word are only thoughts. For lunch, we are going to have Shrikhanda. This is just an example. Started So, that Shrikhanda is only a thought. It is not a reality. Madhyama Vani. And we all daydreamers, we live in this Vani. Then the third stage is Pashyanti Vani. In Pashyanti Vani, the object, the thought indicating the object, and the word indicating the thought and the object, all of them are not yet fully differentiated. All the yogis, great masters, they live in the Pashyanti Vani. It is something like this. This tripod has got 3 legs. They are all connected. If I pull one leg, other 2 will automatically come. But if I pull this tripod, the bottle which is not connected with it, it cannot come. So, when our being is fully integrated, the words, thoughts, everything carries meaning. Therefore, when the great Mahatma says something casually, how it happens? Because they are not divided personality. They are one. This is what is called a siddhi. Tat swarupam bhavet tasya avishayo manaso giram. So he has gone beyond the limitations of the divided world. Samadho kriyamane tu vignani yanti vai balat anusandhana rahityam alasyam bhogalalasam. Now this is for all of us. When we are thus practicing this knowledge, yoga, then what happens? Vignani yanti vai balat. Many obstacles will come. Many obstacles. That life where there are no obstacles, there is no charm. See? Difficulties are necessary to bring out the best in us. See? If we have no difficulties, we cannot bring out the best in us. Difficulties bring out the best. See? So, what are the difficulties? Number one, anusandhana rahitya, non-commitment to the cause. When we go to the camp, listen, get inspired, and when we go home, we are suffering from spiritual dysentery only for one time. Now I will get up early in the morning and like in the camp, I will do meditation. Next day, early in the morning happens, sleep is over. And then the mind starts giving suggestion. You are 70 not out. In your whole life you never got up. What did you lose? Unnecessarily getting up early in the morning. Useless. And sleep. And then again as usual get up at 10 o'clock. Oh God, today also I could not get up. Slowly, slowly we come to a conclusion. I am good for nothing. Only because of anusandhana rahitya. Commitment to the cause removes all the obstacles. In Bhartruhari Shatakam, in one place it is very beautifully written, there are three types of people. One type of people are those who imagine difficulties. They don't start. They have got a starting trouble. Like earlier cars, you have to give the handle or push it. Then second type of people are those who start. They are called prarambha shur. They start, yes, and leave it halfway. They can't continue. And the third type of people are those, more the difficulties come, more inspired they become. See? There is a friend of mine in Seattle, a Gujarati gentleman, very different type. He was with Microsoft, very good position, and he gave up that job. He said, Swami, I was getting bored there, routine work, nothing challenging. Then he has now started his own company, and his work is, he takes the turnkey projects, any field, right from planning till execution. And he does it and hands over. And then he takes the next. He said, I like challenges in life. Not the same thing, there is something better in life. Therefore, this anusandhana rahitya is the first obstacle. We have to get out of it. We will be telling you how to get out of it. Then, second is alasya. No explanation is necessary. Alasya, like the devotees say, Roma Roma me Narayana. I say, Roma Roma me alasya. See, if we are squeezed, water will not come out, laziness will come out. See, alasya means what? There is a sutra in Sanskrit, is called as Ralayoho Abheda, where R and the L, they are optionally used. You must have seen some small kids They can't pronounce R. So they say L. That's why our Charu, I used to call her Chalu. Charu becomes Chalu. Similarly, Alasya means Arasa. There is no charm in life. Let's go for a walk. What is there to go for a walk? You go up there and come down. Be attentive. We have to learn to take interest in everything. If you are not able to, quit the place. Don't hang around there without interest. No, people will think, don't worry about the world. Anything you do, people will think about you. This is what you think. They have got better things to think about. See? Either participate 100% or withdraw 100%. Don't stay anywhere half-hearted. No, I actually don't want to eat, but you are telling, therefore I am eating. And dabao? Don't eat. You are not obliging the food. Therefore, alasya means we are not able to enjoy whatever we are supposed to. Laziness. Then third comes bhogalalasam. Bhogalalasam is very simple. We start enjoying meditation. Aaj ka meditation was so good, Swamiji. It was just like Srikhanda. Satyanas. And then what happens? Next time you sit for meditation, you want to repeat that. Us din ka jaisa nahi ho raha. They are going again in the past. Meditation is not a bhog, that it was good, it was bad. In Hindi they say, Swami ji, कल का मेडिटेशन जमा था, आज का नहीं जमा. अरे वो आइसक्रीम है क्या? जमा नहीं जमा. Therefore, this bhogalalasam, and then such people, they are very particular. I have to do meditation every day. Try this. I am telling you the Jnana Yoga Sadhana. Suppose you are doing japa Om Namah Shivaya for many years. Now start working on the mind. Today onwards, I am not going to chant Om Namah Shivaya. And then see what happens. Okay, not all the malas, but only one mala. No, you are not going to chant anything. But Swamiji, my Guru Maharaj told me, see, our mind will make us slave. This I learned from one great Mahatma. I was with him and I said, Maharaji, I had to go tomorrow. Is my lecture series happening? So I had to go. He said, don't go, cancel. So I said, okay. He was playing with me. He said, no, I just casually, you go. I will be very happy. Moment he said, don't go. See the mind. And I reached the place. After I reached the place, there was curfew. No lectures. How difficult it is. Mind becomes addicted to everything. Whether it is cigarette, or whether it is going for a walk, whether it is doing japa, let us not have addiction as a spiritual practice. Keep freedom. Otherwise, we become miserable because of that. So, after that, laya tamascha vikshepa tejas vedasya shunyata evam hi vigna bahulyam tyajya brahma visharadai. Then, the next obstacles are layaha. Laya is going to sleep. Jhatka meditation. There are many who just the moment they sit, they switch off. And some of them, they have got musical meditation. You see, many places it happens. It is not their fault. So, layaha, tamascha, tama is darkness. They are confused. I don't know whether I am doing all it or not, but that day he said, today he said, tamaha, then vikshepaha. Sometimes the mind is very agitated. What is this for these Swamis to say? Don't think, don't think. When the wife troubles, how can you, don't you think? Don't think, don't think. Vikshep. And svedascha shunyata. Sometimes one starts getting a lot of perspiration. And shunyata, absolute void, fear. I don't know what is going to happen. Suppose I start levitating, what will happen? Depends where you are, below the fan. See, all these kinds of things happen. Evam, in this manner, vigna bahulyam tyajyam brahma visharadaihi. Those who are walking this path of knowledge, they should not get carried away by all these kind of things. Because what happens? Bhava vrittya hi bhavatvam shunya vrittya hi shunyata. If you start imagining that I have seen Bhagavan Krishna has come and gone, but I was surprised, then doubt. I was surprised, how come Bhagavan Krishna came in jeans? Okay, I accept. He has come jinn because of Patanjali. Patanjali has started producing jeans. So, okay, that I understand. But he take a tennis racket in the hand, where is Murli has gone? All kinds of thoughts will start coming. Therefore, and when those thoughts come, we think, oh, it's real. And second thing, shunya vrittya hi shunyata. Okay, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But the real thing is, whether something is or something is not, it makes no difference. Whether there are thoughts or there are no thoughts. Whether you have seen Bhagavan or you have not seen Bhagavan. There was one great Mahatma staying in Lucknow, and he was the follower of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. So he went to Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi and told him that as I talk to you, like that I talk to Bhagavan Krishna. And I can see him very vividly, whenever I want. So, what next? 3 days Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi didn't speak anything. Then he said, anything which comes and goes is only the play of mind. And such people become extremely emotional. Last 3 days, Bhagavan has not come. What is the reason? I think I must have done something wrong. Therefore, okay, now I'll stand in the waters and do the japa. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavan, why you are not coming? This is bad. Everything comes and goes in you. Mayi eva sakalam jatam, mayi sarvam pratishtitam, mayi sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayam asmya. Everything appears in me. Everything is sustained in me. Everything goes back in me. When the water becomes the ocean, the water doesn't get drowned in the ocean. When the water becomes the waves, the water doesn't become many. When the waves break, the water doesn't break. Exactly the same way. The Jiva Jagat Ishvara waves come on this infinite blissful being. They come and go. How does it matter? If our foundation is firm on this, how do we know? There's only one way. There won't be any burden of any kind of desires to create something in this world. See? Anything we want to create, you are lost. There was a friend of mine in Kuwait. He told me, a Punjabi friend, Swamiji, I want to do and something for education in India. So what do you suggest? I got lot of money. I said, there are many schools in whichever area you want to work, which are short of funds for the furniture, for the teacher's salary, for the equipment, for the laboratories. So you list out your funds and see what schools need. Give it to them so they will grow nicely. No, not that way. I want to start the school in my name. We want to construct a beautiful school and all that. I said, God bless you. He went to Haridwar. Between Haridwar and Dehradun, there is a very nice open, half mountain, half flat area. After having gone there, he wanted to buy land for the school. So he went there. And you will see everywhere there are plenty of useless people sitting together and gossiping. There also, he stopped the car and he said, see, I have come from Kuwait, I am so and so, I want to start a school here for the benefit of the villagers, and therefore I have come here for purchasing land. Can you guide me? You have come in the right place. We are the owners of this area. And your, philosophy is very rich and high. Therefore, we will give you half the price. Normally, it costs, say, 5 lakhs per acre. We will give for 2.5 lakhs. So much money, so much things, paper, prepared, everything, stamp, everything, perfect. Better than Photoshop. And after that was done, then come tomorrow, he came next day with all that paper, signed and everything. And then he came to know it was all 100% fake. All his crores have gone. Then he asked me, Swamiji, what should I do? I said, try another place. See, friends, be very clear about it. We do not want to create anything in this world except confusion. Create confusion and go away. See? Because once you accept this world as an illusion or not other than you, there cannot be any desire. So, bhava vrittya hi bhavatvam, shunya vrittya hi shunyata. Then, brahma vrittya hi purnatvam. 3 options. If you feel that I am body, if you feel I am the soul, if you feel that I am nothing, if you have to feel, why don't you feel you are great? Brother and sister, they are playing at home. Home. And there is no choreography, there is no script writer. The children know everything by heart. So the brother husband came, knocked the door in the space with his mouth. Tuck, 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 tuck. The sister wife opened the door. Because that is their house. Perfect choreography. And thereafter, he said, is there something to eat? He must be seeing his father every day asking. Mother says, girl says, the moment you come in the house, eat my head. Then he says, then I'll go hungry. It's empty. And then after some time, she opens the fridge. There's nothing, only imagining. Opens the fridge, takes out the thing and okay, take yesterday's leftover sabji and bread piece. Eat this now. He said, sister, stop for a moment. He said, yes, bhaiya, what can I do? See, you are not giving actually anything, only imagining. Why don't you say, take rasgulla and jalebi? Only imagining, is it not? So I am body is imagination. I am unfortunate is imagination. I am unlucky is imagination. Why don't you imagine you are divine? Can there be simpler spiritual practice than this? But what about pranayam? Bharti raho hava. See, my friends, therefore, it's so simple. Bhava vrittya hi bhavatva, shunya vrittya hi shunyata, purna vrittya hi brahma vrittya hi purnatvam, tatha purnatvam abhyaset. Therefore, practice this, that you are divine, you are divine. Don't tell others. Okay? Don't become a Mahatma. Remain ordinary. This is one of the biggest difficulties. Little bit we hear and there and start giving upadesh to every Tom, Dick and Harry. No. Therefore the Mahamantra which I gave some number of times, it is said, Na prishtaha kasyachit bruyat, na cha anya yena cha pruchadaha, janan apihi medhavi jadaval lokamacharet. When the person asking the question is not sincere, you are not obliged to answer every question of every fool. Then invoke my Guru and say, when they ask you anything, I don't know. It is such a powerful mantra. Hereafter all the questions end. Now people started applying that mantra on me. Therefore, Brahma vrittya hi purnatvam tatha purnatva abhyaset yehi vrittim vihayena brahma kya pavani param vruthaiva tu jivanti pashubhishya samanara. Those who are not living in this wisdom, you are divine. But all the time, miserable, I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, Ram, Ram, Ram. One lady wrote me an email. Swamiji, you have been always condemning the ladies, but actually, can anybody be born without the ladies? Very educated, literate, regularly coming for the satsang. She wrote. I wrote, I am extremely sorry, Mama. I extend profound apologies to all the women folks of the three world. Those who don't understand jokes, in the last life they were in hell. One person asked me this question, Swamiji, do you become miserable sometimes? I said, yes. When somebody asks me a question after the joke, then what happened? Jokes are not meant to derive an answer, but to discover the meaning. See? That is what is called as telling the moral of the story. When you don't understand, then forget about it. So, yehi vrittim vihaya enam brahmakhyam pavanim param. So those who are not able to hold on to this aham brahmasmi vritti, they vruthaivate tu jivanti. Their life is in vain, meaningless. Then how they are pashubhishya samanaraha. So although they are the human beings, yet they are worse than the animals. Therefore, now onwards you have no right to become miserable. First of all, you should not have come. Now you have come. Now you have lost your freedom to be miserable. If you become miserable, if you become angry, if you become frustrated and you go home, then they will be talking with you. Mummy, वहाँ से आई है ना, वही सिखाया होगा. You become more angry. See, therefore, it is something like this. One story comes in Valmiki Ramayana. There was a dog, and the dog went to Bhagwan Ram's darbar. And he said, I have got a complaint. Bhagwan said, yes. The complaint was, this Brahmin, he threw the roti at me like this for feeding me. He should be punished. Bhagwan said, How the other people give you roti, chapati, bread? Do they give you in a golden plate? No, they throw like that. But then he also threw, looking at others. What is wrong in that? He said, sir, if the Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, when they do this thing, it is acceptable. But when a Brahmin does it, is not acceptable. What is the moral of the story? Those who have never attended satsanga, if they behave animalistic, acceptable. But now you have attended the satsanga, now it is not acceptable. दुखी भी नहीं होने देते. See friends, now we have got a responsibility. Otherwise people will say, we know, muh mein ram bagal mein churi. See how important it is. Therefore, yehi vrittim vihayenam brahma kya pavanim param vritevate tu jivanti pashubhishcha samanara. And for all these things, one simplest thing which I tell is this: be happy. It includes everything. Being happy is karma yoga. Being happy is ashtanga yoga. Being happy is jnana yoga. Being happy is upasana bhakti yoga. When actions are expressing happiness, it is karma yoga. When discipline is happily practiced, it is ashtanga yoga. When devotion is happily happening, it is bhakti yoga. When happiness alone expresses through action, speech and thought, it is jnana yoga. Foundation of life. Ananda deva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. The whole world is an expression of happiness, bliss. Instead of bliss expressing through us, blisters express. See? Therefore, ye tu vrittim vijananti jnatva vai vardhayanti te vai sat purusha dhanya vanyaste bhuvanatraye. But those who continue to live as divine principle and day by day vardhayanti, as the mango becomes mature and ripen, it starts becoming sweeter and sweeter. In the same manner, when this knowledge becomes firm, steady, without any efforts, one is the best important thing that happens. One is at peace with oneself. Always observe. Are we at war with ourselves? But how do you know whether we are at war with ourselves? When you keep on talking to yourself, the more you talk, you are at war with yourself. The less you talk, less war. Don't you talk to yourself, you are one with the Lord. For talking to yourself, we require effort. For not talking, nothing. So, vrittim te tu vijananti jnatva vai vardhanti te vai sat purusha dhanyaha. They are the real saints and sages. They have fulfilled their life. And vanyaste bhuvanatraye. In the three worlds they are honored. See, the three worlds are, even in their dreams they don't see anything horrible. Their sleep is comfortable. For us, first of all, sleep doesn't come. Then second problem, we don't come out of the sleep. Both ways problem only. Going to sleep is a problem, coming out of the sleep is super problem. Only in satsang sleep comes. Yesha mrutti samavruddha paripakva cha sa puna te vai sat brahmatam prapta netare shabdavadinaha. those only who are giving lectures like I am giving. Shabdavadinaha, they yeti vrittim samavruddha paripakvacha sapuna. Those who have grown this firm understanding into experience, te vai sad brahmatam jnata. They have alone attained fulfillment in their life. Others are only talking and doing nothing in their life. Continuing, Kushala Brahmavartayam Vritti Hina Suraginaha Tepya Jnanitaya Nunam Punarayanti Yanticha. Those who are expert in giving lectures. See, Kathopanishad very clearly tells. Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha na medhayana bhuvna shrutena yamai vecha vrunate tena labhyaha tasseisha atma vivrunate tarum swam. Only by giving lectures nothing happens. Only by listening lecture nothing happens. Only by remembering the mantras from this and that nothing happens. Then yami vesha vrunate tena labhyaha. Those who seek the truth to the exclusion of everything, to them only the truth is revealed. But we get entangled in this world, creating friends and enemies, creating projects. See, any lingering desire is enough for us to be reborn again in this world. Consciousness with desire is jiva. Jiva without desire is Paramatma. Therefore, any lingering desire, nothing. We are at this moment ready to pack and go. See, and this can happen only after we have reached. Like before we came to this place, we were having whether I should go or not, I don't have transport, to whom should I ask, when should we reach there, so many talk going on. The moment we reach here, no thoughts. In the same manner, those who are abiding in this, they have nothing to do, nowhere to go. This mantra chanting we have done in Nepal, it has relieved many people from their frustration. In Nepalganj, we had heavy rains, we could not go to Tibet, and the waters were so much long, up to the knee deep, more than that. Now what is to be done, So when they are frustrated, I said, hey, come, those who have got blood running in their veins, come out. Those who have got Coca-Cola running, stay inside. So we were in that water pool, more than knee deep, heavily raining. I said, no, your umbrella and no coat, nothing, come out. I also came out. There we started. Now you repeat the japa after I say, lift your right leg up above the water level and say, I have nothing to do, slowly put it down. Take the left leg up. I have nowhere to go, again put it down slowly. I have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Slowly we started going in circle. After one or two circles, I took a tangent and went away. They kept listening. Because it was so heavily raining, they never knew who is who. Ekameva advitiya. And in fact, really tell me, what we have achieved till date in life. If we were not in this world, was anything lacking? When we will leave this world, do you think anything will be lacking? You don't trust me? Go and see. Nothing. But konyosti sadrusho maya. I have done this, I have done that. What you have done? So many have come and gone. See, therefore, the real spiritual evolution is freedom from desires. Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yasya vadishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashtute. Now and here. Nimishartham na tishtanti vrittim brahmamayim vina yatha tishtanti brahmadya sanakadya shukadaya. Such great masters like Brahmaji, Sanak Kumara, Shukacharya, etc. Nimishartham na tishtanti vrittim brahmamayim vina. They are ever established in this abidance in the Absolute. Like, be attentive, like the man is always a man although he is referred as a son. The man is always a man although he is referred as husband. The man is always a man although he is referred as a father. Now what sadhana these three fellows have to do? Husband cannot do any sadhana because he doesn't exist. It is the man who is doing the sadhana. And what is the sadhana? Remove the curtain or the dress of the husband. That means get rid of the wife. Do you mean divorce? No. Then get rid of the wife. Don't take her seriously. See? But the husbands take wife so seriously. And vice versa. And again, Swami, I don't know what sin I had done. I got such a dumb husband. There is nothing like intelligent husband in this world. Do you know that? Intelligent people never become husband. And he is definitely dumb, or else he will never marry you. Don't complain. Karanam yasya vai karyam karanam tasya jayate karanam tatvato nashet karya bhave vicharata. An event is labeled by us as an effect. Be very attentive. A child. Just a child, play 5 minutes and go away. But we create that child as an effect. How we create? Hey, whose son you are? Because he is an effect. There must be cause. Anything that happens in our life, we immediately go into cause and effect. Why this has to happen to me only? Now be attentive. When you come to know the cause, that you are miserable because of somebody, what will be the impact of this knowledge? For that somebody, you will have bitterness, hatred. Other way around. Because if you come to know you are getting benefit because of that body, what will be the impact? You will be attached to that person. This is what our life is. The moment you establish a cause, either we run towards the cause or we run away from the cause. Net result is life is run or run. On the contrary, whatever is there, think in terms of how can we sort it out and relax. See? Therefore, here it is very clear. Karanam yasyavai karyam karanam tasya jayate. Don't look at anything in this world as cause and effect. Cause and effect is an illusion. There is one lady and she had only one son. The son was about 40-50 years of age and no kids, one wife. They were in US. And some cancer problem, operation successfully done. He has paid the bill and he has to sit in the car and go. Before that, he told his wife, let's take coffee and go. So in the same hospital cafeteria, they sat, ordered coffee, had coffee. And when he paid the bill, that very moment he died. See, his mother was called. Mother came and she conducted everything. The only son with these problems. When I went to see her, she was so cool. She said, Swamiji, your teaching has helped me now. I said, what did I teach you? You always told, Karya Karan Mithya. cause and effect is an illusion. Then she said, Lord has given, He has taken. Who am I to complain? Where from that equanimity comes? Normally what people will do, why will it happen to you? Hey, we are not done bad to anybody. Why this is... You are just destroying yourself. Can you do anything about it? You can't do it. Why not accept gracefully? Like when the old people accept the old age gracefully, they look better. But when the old people become young, go into the beauty parlor, go as 81, come as 18. So on, above the neck 18, below the neck paisama. Why don't you lead your life gracefully? You know? Therefore, karanam tattvato nashet karya bhave vicharataha. Vicharata, when you properly think, then you will come to know this happens to everyone, different ways. People are born only to die, there is no other purpose. Then atham shuddham bhaved vastu yadvai vacham agocharam udetu shuddha chittanam vrittidhyanam tataparam. In this manner, when we start taking the life in the right attitude, then atha shuddham bhaved vastu, then our mind becomes purer and purer to such an extent that we is able to comprehend what is the meaning, which is beyond the scope of the speech and the mind. Then udeti shuddha chittanam. But for whom? Those whose minds are absolutely pure, immaculate, tataha vritti jnanam param. Then we are able to have the experience of aham brahmasmi. When, suppose you have heard about Alaska, example, and you have seen that on the YouTube here and there and all that, and you have gone to that place, what will be the difference? Exactly the same thing. We have heard about it. Thereafter, bhavitam tivravegena yadvastu nischayatmakam. When we thus are intensely merging in our own being. Merging in our own being means what? What will the wave have to do to merge in the ocean? Nothing. What the ocean has to do to merge in the water? Nothing. Only to recognize. Technical word is pratyabhijñāyate. Pratyabhijñā, recognize yourself. That which is gained through cognition is always existing. That which is lost because of non-cognition is never lost. Bhavitam tivravegena yadvastu nischayatmaka drishyam hi adrishyatam nitva brahmakarena chintayet. Thereafter, give up the objectivity from the knowledge. This is what is one of the biggest obstacles for every seeker of truth. They are unable to drop objectivity. Therefore, when I was sitting for meditation, I saw Krishna coming and going. Object. I had a great experience. It came and gone. Object. Therefore, this thumb rule which I am giving you, any experience which comes and goes is the play of mind. Whatever may be the experience. Of course, experience of God coming and going is better than a buffalo coming and going. But do buffalo also come in somebody? Yes, along with Jamraj. See, friends, life becomes so different. Be attentive. That doesn't mean these experiences will not happen. They will happen. But the question is, are you giving a value of reality to it, or you are enjoying and dropping them? We have not to give a status of reality to any experience which has come and gone, and any experience which we have enjoyed or suffered. Joy without an enjoyer is Paramatma. It is not the joy of realization. No, joy is realization. It is not knowing the reality, but being the reality. Where knowing and being is one, that is the ultimate experience. Otherwise, knowledge of God is only according to your thinking pattern. See? If the buffaloes have to think about God, how buffalo will think? Buffalo God will be white buffalo. And beautiful spiral design horn. Because buffaloes are black and terrible also. They, instead of giving the milk, will give directly chocolate. Right? God. Are we not doing this? Human beings thinking about God, God, same like us. Then we have got one head. God, 3-4 laga do. We have got 2 hands, half a dozen. Get out of all these imaginations and be what you are. So, vidvan nityam sukhe tishtet dhiya chidrasa purnaya. Such a wise man is sukhe tishtet. He is always happy. And what are actually we doing in our whole life? Seeking happiness. But our search is misplaced. Instead of seeking directly happiness, we seek objects so that I will be happy. Because we have superimposed happiness on the objects. Then we are superimposing happiness on the people. And then if I get him or her, I will be happy. Why don't you directly seek happiness? And what is happiness? When you don't want anything. This is Tejobindu Upanishad. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya